Hi, this is Murray's Tech Time, and today, as you can see, $600 budget computer build. I had a bit of problem with Amazon.com because I live in Canada. Every time I clicked on, even though I was using PC Part Picker American, I'd click on it, it'd take me to the Canadian Amazon site. So I had to manually put in the Amazon.com, but sometimes the prices weren't exactly the same because it keeps thinking that I want it in Canada. So it changed the prices a little bit. But the prices that you're seeing right here are the prices on each of the websites. Now, I just went through and checked these just now. This is Friday, July the 17th, 2020, and the time is 12:35 p.m., I guess, in the afternoon. So hopefully you won't see this too long from now, and the $600 budget build is $598.30. And it changes so rapidly that this is about the time that I've had to do this, because I'd go and do something and then one of the pieces would be gone. It would be out of stock somewhere. So I'm going to try and do this fast and get it there so that you can find these parts. So let's get started. And we should be okay. So first of all is the CPU, which is the AMD Ryzen 3100. And it's for $108, and it's at B&H, and it's in stock right there. Now, the reason why I went with this one was because the 3300X would be a little bit better, but it's being scalped right now, and you're paying 2 or 2.5 times the amount that it is worth. So stay away from it until they get a better price. But if you want to buy something right now, get the 3100. If you want to spend a little bit more than $600, you can get the 2600 for about $21 more, or you can go to the 3600, which is about, it's either $41 or $51 more than this one. So, like I said, if you want to spend a little bit more, you can, and get yourself something a little bit better. But this is to be upgradable, and that's why I picked this one, so that it's good enough to go with the video card that is in here. Buying another CPU will not make that video card go any faster. So if you're going to use it like this and keep that video card, you can keep this CPU, no problem. So next thing is the motherboard, and it's an MSI B450 Pro VDH Max motherboard, $99.91, and that's at Amazon. As you can tell here, because I live in Canada, it says available from these sellers, and it says 13 options from $98. Well, that's not what's going to happen whenever you click. When you go look for it, it'll come up if you're in the States and you're going to keep it in the States, or deliver it to the States. It's going to say $99.91, and it's in stock. That's why I was saying I was having a hard time with that. Anyway, so a few things about the motherboard. It's got a, let me click on this. It's got a heatsink over the VRM here. It has 4 memory slots. It has a place here for an NVMe M.2 drive for storage. And, well, other than that, it's pretty much the normal stuff that you need on the back here. You got 4 USB 2 ports, 2 here, 2 here. And for the USB 3, US 3.2 Gen 1 ports, you have 4 there, and a LAN port. And this here you can't use on the 3100. That's if you get an APU. But if you did end up getting an APU with the graphics built in, you've got all three kinds that you would need. Oh no, sorry, you get VGA port, DVI port, and an HDMI port. You don't get a display port. I thought you got a display one, but no, there you go. So anyway, so that's a pretty decent little motherboard for the price. And let's get on to the next one. And like I said, it was $99.91 at Amazon. Next thing, memory, is the G-Skill 16 gig kit. It's 2 times 8 gigabyte sticks, 3200 CL16, $57.99 at Newegg. And I did look for the 3600 because it's a 3000 series CPU. The only thing was, for this price, around the $60 mark, all you're getting is CL19 for the 3600 megahertz stuff. And if you want to go to the CL16, you're up around $80 for a kit. So the 3200 CL16 kit, and that motherboard will be able to tighten the timings and overclock the CPU if you want. Ryzen loves you to tighten the timings on them and make them run faster. So, and to stay within the budget, I had to go with something around this price. So, like I say, if you want a little bit of work, but I mean, this will work fine because it's CL16 by just hitting the, so it'll run just fine, just like this here. Hit the button to overclock the memory to 3200 megahertz in the BIOS. Anyway, next thing is the storage. Silicon Power A60 512 gigabyte M.2 NVMe drive. Yep, it's an NVMe drive, so it's fast. It's one of the middle fast ones. It's about 2100 megabits per second on the large files. $59.99. Now, if you're looking at a 2.5-inch drive, the fastest they can go is usually around 560 megabytes per second, and this is over 2,000. So that's like 4 times that speed. And if you look at a hard disk drive, it can be up to 40 times faster than a hard disk drive. So like I say, it's pretty good. If you want to spend $10 more, you can get the A80 version of this, and that's the one I have. And it's a 512 gig, just like this one. I have that one. It works great. I use it as a scratch drive, and it'll run at around 3100 or 3200 megabits per second. So it's a little bit faster, but you really don't need that for this system. This is fine. No problem. And here it is here on Newegg US, and $59.99. There we go. And it's in stock. Everything so far is in stock. Yay, it hasn't changed. Oh, I hope nothing changes. This is where I had the problem last time with the video card. Video card. Gigabyte GeForce GTX 650 Super 4 gigabyte WindForce overclocked. $169.99. Now this one has the... Whoops. I clicked the wrong thing. What I meant to do was go over here. Click this. It is on Newegg US, $169.99. And, you get $10 off if you use that code for a limited time offer, so you can get it for $159.99. That'd be nice. It's got the 4 gigs of memory. It's got the 2 fans, and it's a nice big fan, so it'll keep it nice and cool. And it's got the GDDR6, so that's why they get the Super instead of the just the regular one. because it'll make it, it's a little bit faster, so that's good. And what was I going to say? Let me go back here. Maybe it'll remind me. Oh, because it's only a 4 gig card, you may have to turn down the settings a little bit to keep it within the 4 gigabytes on the newest games. On the other games, you should be fine. Like if it's a 3 or 4 year old game, you should be fine. Should have no problems. And that CPU will run this graphics card, no problem. You get probably up to maybe 2060 Super on this video card before it starts running behind too much. And so if you get yourself a better CPU, like the 3600 or the 4600, whenever it comes out, you'll be able to get yourself a better video card later too. That can be any time down the road. That could be years from now if you want. No problem. That might do you fine. Try it out before you think you need to run out and get something a little bit better. Now the case is the Matrix, the Deepcool Matrix 50, which is a mid-tower case, so there's room to change the motherboard size and all that sort of stuff if you want, and keep the rest going at whatever you want to do. And it's at B&H, and it's in stock, and it's $49.99. And this is it right here. Right here is where the air comes in, and it's like that on both sides. I have a case like that called the Roswell Cullinan, and it works great. I put 3 fans in the front, and the ones I use are the Arctic PWM fans. They're the 120 millimeter ones, and you can get ones that are black with white fins, or you can get the ones that are all black, and you can put that in there. This fan here comes with it. Or if you want to go to RGB, you can do that too. Now this one I know can put 2 fans in the front. I'm not sure if it can put 3. Let's see what we got here. There's 2, looks like 3. Yeah, it looks like there's a third one right there. So you should be able to put 3 if you want. Let's see, what's this one? Oh, there's a drive cage. That's why the fan's down here, is to keep the drives cool here, because I'm running them as a backup system, so they're running all the time, and that's why I want to keep the drives cool. That's why I put one here and one here. One for the CPU up here, one for the drives down here, and the video card has got great big freaking fans on it, so it gets lots of air. I've got one up at the top too, here. Oh no, that's not right. I just remembered. I have one here and one here. This one for the GPU. The one up on top is for the CPU. That's the fan that hauls the air out of the case, the hot air out of the case. And then this one down here is for the thing. So I've got 3 fans, or 4 fans. One up here for the CPU. This one here for the GPU. This one here for the hard disk drives that are right in there under that. And then your exhaust fan right there. So that's got 4. And let's see what we got here. So yeah, you can put 3 in there. It's a mid-tower case. And it's got a little window there. So that's that one. And like I said, $49.99. Now the last thing is the power supply. Power supply is a Corsair CV450. Now all of this, the way it is right now, uses 248 watts. If you put a 2600 in there, CPU, it stays the same. It's like right around 250. If you put a 3600 in there, it still stays the same at around 250 watts. So you can get yourself at least a 2060 and not have to worry about changing that power supply. 80 plus bronze, $52.43. If you want to spend a little bit more, the EVGA version, which is 500 watts, 80 plus bronze is $59.99. And so that's this one right here. And it actually comes up and tells me the right price. Wow. But there, see, it's telling me how much it's going to cost to ship it and import it to Canada. because I live in Canada. So I'm not asking for that. I never said I wanted to ship it here. But anyway, that's besides the point. Anyway, so this here is it right here. There's no Windows in there. But if you want Windows, you can go to Microsoft and get it for about $160. You can go on Amazon and get it through one of the affiliate users and get an OEM version for about $100. You can go on to SCD Key and get it for around, I think it's $15 or $16 for the key. I've done that many times, had no problems at all. And if you do have a problem, they'll get you another key for free, so that's no problem. And if you go on Greg Salazar's website, YouTube channel, you can get a code that will give you some percentage points off, and it ends up being $13 or $14 for it. It's just in some of his videos. SCD sponsors some of his videos, and then he has the code that you can get the little bit of a sale on it. Now, if you want to use it for free, go to Tech by Matt, his YouTube channel. He has a video on there that tells you how you can use it for free. And if you look around his website, he used to have some codes that will allow you to get a certain percentage off. So he might have it on his too. So you can check it that way. But anyway, that's the video for today. If you liked the video, thumbs up. Don't like the video, thumbs down. Please stay safe. Keep well. Everybody look after one another best you can. Thank you very much for watching and listening. See you next time. Bye.